Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to our Freedom Lifestyle event. My name is Bridget, and if you're watching this tonight or someone has sent you a recording, welcome. I'd just like to invite you to sit back and relax and just listen with an open heart and an open mind. Tonight, we're here to share with you about two things really. Firstly, being about our incredible health and wellness program and the nutritional support that goes alongside it. And the other part is about a vehicle, a business model that is allowing us to create a freedom lifestyle. So I would just like to extend a warm welcome to Shannon and Shirley, who are launching their businesses tonight. I'm so happy that you guys are here tonight, and we'll hear from you in just a little bit. So just before we kick it off, to let you know a little bit about me, I came across this program and product about 2.5 years ago now. And to say that it's changed my life is an understatement. I have more energy, my skin's clearer, my hormones have regulated, I no longer get any period pains at all. And I just kind of found myself recommending the product to everybody and anybody. And when the opportunity came up to jump on the business, I thought, well, why not? But we'll hear a little bit more about that in a minute. First, I'd like to pass you over to a beautiful friend of mine, Stacey. And Stacey's going to talk to you a little bit about our program and our wonderful products. Stacey?
Awesome. Thank you, Bridget. Hi, everyone. So for those of you who don't know me, I am Stacey. I'm a solo parent here in Christchurch. I've been on this product for 2.5 years now and absolutely love it. It's everything that I've ever dreamed of, pretty much. So before this, I was from hospitality, and I talked about how we should eat how our grandparents ate, because you know all of these like processed foods and boxed foods and stuff like that, they basically are killing us, let's be honest, but they're making us sicker and sicker. And what this product pretty much does is it bridges that gap between what we should be eating and what we do actually eat. So our 5+ a day that we see on TV, that's actually 25 years old. You know, scientifically, we should be having between 9 and 13 serves of fruits and vegetables on a daily basis. And I can tell you what, I think I've had about 2 today. Every day is different, but I think I've only had about 2. But I bridged the gap with this beautiful product, okay? So that's really cool. So I get a nice variety of 33 fruits and vegetables in my system each day, okay? Fruits, vegetables, and berries, may I add. So, you know, our produce that we buy in the supermarket and in our veggie stores, they're actually, most of them are actually picked before their time. They could have been sprayed. We don't know what's happened to them. They've got to survive the journey from the farm to the store, and then again, they sit in the store for God knows how long, and we then buy them and we sit them in our veggie drawers in our fridges or even on our benches. And then what we do is we pick them, we peel them, we cook all the nutrients out of them, and what are we really left with? So what we have got here is a beautiful vine-ripened fruits and vegetables in a capsule. It's safe for everyone. It's safe for breastfeeding mums, pregnant mums. It's safe for old people. It's safe for babies. I used to put the berry capsules in my daughter's bottle because she suffered a little bit of eczema. So this really helped clear it up when she was a baba. But basically, this is all vine ripened. So what this is it's vine ripened produce. It's picked at the peak of its perfection. Yes, I've stolen that from Mr. McCain. It is then basically taken from the farm to our processing plants, which are within an hour's distance, or actually some of them have processing plants on site. The soil is about 6 to 7 meters deep. It is nutrient dense, and our produce is basically changed around so that one particular plant doesn't take that nutrients from that particular part of it, from the soil, pretty much. So the soil's really, really good as well. So basically what happens from the farm is that it's taken into our processing plants, it's then pulped, okay? Then it is dried in a cool drying process where the sugar and water pretty much comes out, and you're left with basically fruits and vegetables. It's capsulated, so it stops the oxidization. Now the oxidization is like when you have half an apple on the bench and you leave it there and it goes brown. So really, really good, really good for you. So that's our star product. Absolutely amazing. Fruits and vegetables in a capsule. Who would have thought? The next one is basically if you can't take capsules or anything like that, we've got a beautiful chew form, which is used for adults and of course the kids, because as mums we want to give our kids the absolute best. So the company does that for us, which is really cool. So they provide free product for our children between the ages of 4 and 18 for up to 4 years. So every time an adult orders our capsules or our adult chews, you can sponsor a child. It doesn't have to be your child. It can be the child next door. It can be your cousin. It can be your niece, anyone. You can sponsor that child for up to 4 years so that they get free product. Now, I don't know any company in the world that gives away free product for kids. So I love it because as a mum, what do? We put our kids first before us. So for me, my kids are 3.5. They've been on that product for 2 years. And they are super healthy. They don't like fruit. They don't eat a lot of fruit. I think it's too sweet for them, but they eat plates and plates of vegetables. And I really believe it's because they're putting that good stuff in their system, and they're starting to crave that good stuff. So the next product we do have is our vegan omegas. These are absolutely amazing. One of my absolute favorites. So when I was carrying my twins, I suffered hip dysplasia. Now that's basically my hips just don't align. Now I did all the work that I was meant to do. I did, your rehab, and I did all my exercises, but I still suffered, and I still couldn't get through that information. And when I was little, I grew too fast, and everyone used to say, take omegas, and I did, and it didn't really make a difference. But these ones totally did. I think these ones are the most purest form of omega, and I think it's because we skip the middleman and go straight to the source itself. We go straight to the plant source, okay, which is the algae, safflower seed oil, raspberry seed oil, tomato seed oil, pomegranate seed oil, and it's vegan, okay. Absolutely amazing. Heart, health, heart, brain, inflammation, all of that sort of stuff. Absolutely an amazing product there. At the 4-month mark, I stopped complaining about the pain. I've got a child screaming in the background here. So if you hear her, I'm so sorry. She's probably going to run out screaming. So yeah, when I, about 4 months into using this product, I realized I had not been complaining about my hip pain for a while. So when I broke up with my partner, I actually came off this so that I could basically learn to live like a solo parent and set myself up, and the pain came back within a couple of days. So absolutely amazing. I've got a real screamer there. So I'm just going to run through this one quick, okay? We've got our beautiful complete powders, which are a nutritional drink. They're a protein drink, but they're also a nutritional drink. You can make them into a meal replacement by adding like fruits, vegetables, some good fats and stuff like that. But the cool thing about these is they come in sachets. The chocolate tastes like a chocolate paddle pop. It's absolutely delicious. You can pop these in your handbag and you can mix it with water really simply. What I love about them is just one sachet mixed with water gives you 50% of your vitamin C, your vitamin, your calcium, your vitamin B, your B12, your thiamine, and also 26% of your iron intake, which is absolutely amazing. These are also gluten-free and vegan as well. Absolutely amazing. She's distracting me, sorry. The one other thing that I want to talk about is this beautiful program that we have. So we've actually got 3 programs, but the main one we're going to talk about tonight is the Plate Up and the Kickstart 10. So the Plate Up is absolutely amazing. It teaches us basically how to plate up our meals again. So, for our bodies to work at optimum level, we need fruits and vegetables that support our immune system. So at the moment, with the way the world is going, we need to build our immune system. And we're scientifically proven that this product helps that, which is absolutely awesome. You need good fats like your avocados, your good fats, which I love, to help your nervous system. Okay, so it helps send signals to the brain, to your limbs and stuff like that. And the other one is your digestive system, which is your pre and your probiotics as well. So if you can learn how to supplement well, and this program teaches you then how to plate up your meals and start living a really, really healthy, sustainable lifestyle. And to bring that all into play, I'm going to pass it over to Melissa, who she's going to tell us a little bit about her story.
Hey, Stace. Thanks so much for that. That's yeah, our products. Seriously, my name's Mel, and I've actually been on them for over 2 years as well. So when I come across these, I had a 3-year-old and also had a 6-month-old, and I literally was I felt wrung out. I felt so tired. I also have had sinusitis for a good 20 years. And it was, at an all-time, epic state of waking up at 2 a.m. in the morning, running nose, running eyes, just crazy, just terrible, waking my husband up. And I was exhausted. I was literally needing matchsticks to keep my eyes open at 11 o'clock, and then 3 in the afternoon. My sugar cravings were through the roof. My hair was falling out. It's kind of typical after having a child. My limbs were aching and I felt nauseated all the time. And had insane brain fog too, just struggled to put sentences together and forgetful and everything like that. So I really call it the Mumby state. And I was looking, like, I've always had a cupboard full of, synthetic vitamins and all of that, but nothing would ever work and I could never ever stick to anything. So when I come across this, it was straight away because it was what Mother Nature intended us to eat: more fruits and vegetables, as Stace said, like in the olden days, what our grandparents used to do, and they were always so healthy. And it was convenient. Like, the convenience was the major thing. So I started on the fruit, vegetables and berries, and within 2 weeks my energy picked up. My sinus actually started to get better, and then I added in the omegas, added in the completes. The completes are amazing for like a quick breakfast or that afternoon snack. I lost all my baby weight by utilizing the program. So it was really a big catalyst of change. So once I started to feel better from the products, I could then have the energy to utilize our program. So I started cooking with it and I started getting back into exercise. And basically that whole catalyst, it dropped 9 kilos. So literally it was so fantastic. It literally, Atlanta. Yes, okay, thank you. It was so fantastic that, I just started being a better mum too. My anxiety started to clear and everything like that. The kids, they get free products. My children last year, they go to preschool, they're around kids all the time that are snotty, especially in winter, fluey, coldy. My kids didn't have anything last year. We had nothing. We went the whole winter cold and flu free. So it was just incredible. And it's just, basically based on the science that it boosts our immune system. So hands down, I am so grateful 2 years ago that these products come into my life. So thanks.
Awesome. Thank you, Melissa. I love this. It's so nice always to hear. I've never heard your story before. That's amazing. And one of the great things that I love about our business is that we can do it around our children. As you see, they keep popping up and saying hello, and that's the beauty about it. It doesn't matter. So I'm just going to switch gears a little bit now and talk about the business side. So I am also a traditional business owner. I have a very successful catering company. And when I first looked into becoming a partner of Juice Plus, the thing that caught my attention was that the partner fee is only like $172.50 for a year. And like compared to setting up my catering company, which is like $150,000, it was, you know, kind of a no-brainer. I thought, well, why not? But of course, I had loads of questions, and my biggest hesitation would have been that, do I have enough time to give this justice? You know, like, I am doing a business and I'm working 17-hour days sometimes, and I just thought, can I do this? So if this is one of your thoughts that's going through your heads, I just want to reassure you that it's totally possible. This is a business in a box. It's completely set up for you to do in stolen moments around your family and your kids, like you can see, and any other life commitments that you have. So I am so grateful I said, what if? And now I pick and choose my catering jobs. I work 6 months of the year, and that means I get to spend more time with my family. So now I would love to bring on a beautiful friend of mine, Shannon. And one of the beautiful things about this business is you get to meet wonderful people all over the place. And so Shannon, would you like to come on and tell me what attracted you to the business in the first place, and if you had any reservations when you first started, if any? Try to unmute you,
Hey,
Bro.
babe. Yep, I'm unmuted.
So,
So I guess what kind of caught my interest in terms of the business was that I was a new mama, and I was having to go back to my full-time job very early on. So she was only 4 months old, and so this was a massive heartache for me, because I was just like, I just want to be at home with her. I don't want to be going to work every day. And so I just had this vision, and this popped up. And I believe when you're in alignment kind of with the universe, these things pop up for a reason. And this literally just popped up on my Facebook news feed out of the blue, kind of when I'd put it out to the universe that I didn't want to do that anymore. And so I went with my gut feeling. And of course I had reservations about it. You know, I'd never kind of heard of online work or anything like that before, so I was a little bit hesitant. And you kind of hear things, you know, that, oh, you know, don't do that, that's that's a scam, or da-da-da. But I'm a very intuitive person, so I went, nah, F it. I've actually got nothing to lose at this point. It's like, you know, am I going to build a life where I can spend more time with my daughter, or am I going to carry on the way that I am now and lose all that precious time? So I just kind of went all in and gave it a go. And, you know, there's a lot of people, I think, out there when you are introduced to this, and I know it's scary, and like I said, it's out of the box and it's not your norm. But I mean, guys, if you look at where we're at now, is this normal? Is what's going on right now normal? And I think, you know, in everyone's situation right now, and everyone's stuck at home and they can't go to work, we're all still able to be here and work and make a difference. And so I look back at 4 years ago when I said yes, and I'm sitting here isolated in my house for 4 weeks, like, and I've got so much to do, and I've got so much light and stuff to bring to people, and I can still make money from my couch or my bedroom like I'm in right now. So I think, you know, it's just, although it's scary, and I most definitely had reservations about it, there's a whole lot of stuff to learn, and like you can see, a beautiful community. A small part of my story, which I'll share, obviously, when I started 4 years ago, new mama, was having to work for someone else. About a year later, I was able to quit that job completely, and I'm like Bridget, I actually started a traditional business as well. And because I'm so passionate about tattooing, I'm a tattoo artist, so I was so passionate about it that I wanted to have my own studio. But I've always said that I did not want that to be the source of my income. That was my passion, and this is my source of income. This is so that I can sort of pick and choose my hours. You know, I only work 10 till 3, so that I could have time for my little one in the morning. I can pick her up from school, and I'm not rushed off my feet and missing out on all that time. And so, yeah, it's just, it's a beautiful thing. It's a really beautiful thing. And like Bridget said, it can be done in stolen moments, and it's still done in stolen moments. You know, we're at home with our kiddies, and they're, you know, cabin fever and crazy, and we're still, even though we've got all this time now, right, we're still having stolen moments of sanity time where we can sneak away and do some work. But the beautiful thing is that we can still do it. So yeah, no, that's really all I've got to say, honey. I'll pass it back.
Awesome. Thank you. Oh, I totally get it. And I get the whole thing about it's so amazing that you can keep your tattoo business as your passion. Because I find with me, with catering, sometimes like the food passion goes like this a little bit. And now that I'm not doing that because of the situation we're in, I've been cooking every day and doing lives with Sophia and loving it. So yeah, it's so nice to keep that passion as a passion. I'd love to bring on Pauline now and hear a little bit about her story and what attracted her to the business and what if she had any reservations, if any, when she first started.
Hey, thank you. Yeah, so I'm Pauline and I have been part of the business for 2 years now. I got introduced to it by looking at an ad by the lovely Shannon, who just shared, who had put an ad up on Facebook. Now, I answered that ad, in the time that I did that was because I was trying to get out of a situation I was in where I had been bullied in a job for over a year, to the point that it had driven me to therapy. So finding something that I needed to do was a real hard one. The state I was in, I couldn't leave my house. So I came across this. But when I first looked at it, yes, I did have reservations. I looked at the video, which is what we're doing now, and kind of went, nah, not me. So, I kindly told Shannon that, sorry, it's just not for me. And we left it at that. But luckily enough, she didn't give up on me. And she approached me again, roughly about 5 months maybe later. And the situation changed for me because at that stage I was home with my 14-year-old who was homeschooled because he'd been bullied all through his schooling, and it was to the point where I couldn't take it anymore and no one was doing anything. And I also took on my 82-year-old mum with dementia. So as much as I was crazy busy, I needed something to keep me going. So I looked at it in the sense of, hey, I can jump on here and do a bit of work, give me my sanity back, and still function on everything that was happening around me. The difference for me was that this time I did watch the video and I fell in love with it. And so it wasn't about the business as such anymore. It became the product with the business and the program that came with it, because it resonated with what my life was going through at the time, with health and all this other stuff. So I was really, I dived in, straight in. I didn't hesitate, signed up, got on the products. And I guess what you can say is that as much as I love the business side of it, the products and the community is what sold me. So I do this full time, although I do have a part-time job now that I work with Shannon. So we not only do this together, we also work in the studio together, which is quite cool. But it means that I can still get out there and meet other people and still have a little bit of freedom, but this is my main income as well. So, and this is what I've chosen to do and see my future as. So, yeah, I'm excited for the future with me. This is where I belong, and I love the fact that although I don't have little kids, I still have to have stolen moments sometimes. And yeah, I wouldn't change a thing. So on that note, I'm going to introduce the lovely Shannon, another Shannon.
Hello.
That has jumped on. So, hey Shannon, welcome.
Hi.
Can you tell me what it was that attracted, or everybody, sorry, what attracted you to the business?
Well, probably you. I've known you for about 4 years. And in the last 2 years, I've seen you grow as a person. Like, just your kindness and everything about you, you're just pure. And I felt like that would be me to do it as well. Yeah.
And where do you see yourself going? Like, what are you excited for the future with this? with the
Well, at the moment, I'm doing a health and wellbeing course to look after elderly, and with that, I like with the capsules and everything, and the way they make you feel and everything. I just feel that would be, I don't know, like just helping people is what I'm passionate about, and that's what I'd love to do.
Awesome. Great stuff. Well, we love to have you here, and I can't wait to see how you go in this business too. And thank you for your kind words. And the other beautiful lady we've got that is going to pop on and tell us what attracted her in this business is the lovely Shirlene. So, Shirlene, tell us what attracted you to the business.
Well, I'm an ex-nurse and I love helping people with their health. I couldn't nurse anymore because of my health myself. And I find that when you're a nurse, you're not actually helping people heal, you're just covering up the issue. You know, to me, I think you need to heal from the inside out. And I love these products, and I needed something to do from home, and this I can. So
cool. And what are you looking forward to for the future? What are you excited about for your family and yourself?
Eventually I want to retire my husband because he's in the building trade and he's getting too old for it now. So yeah, that's a big goal of mine. And another one is I'd love to own a retreat where people can have treatments instead of being in hospital.
Amazing. And the joy is, the great thing about this is that you get to do that option as well. So, you know, with a lot of hard work and a lot of determination and a lot of fun. So
yeah,
thank you guys.
Community is beautiful.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to hand it back over to Bridget. So thanks again and welcome, Shirley. And over to you, Bridget.
Thank you. Welcome, ladies. I'm sure you'll just rock this business. And at the end of the day, you've got it sorted. It's all about helping people. That's what we're here for. We're here to help people first. So I'd just like to thank you all for coming along tonight. You know, and if anything resonates with you in any way, then I really urge you to get in touch with the person who either invited you here tonight or who had sent you this link. I know when I first watched an event like this, I had a million questions, and I just please reach out and get those questions answered. And if I can leave you with this one thing, it is what if this could be the vehicle that transforms your life? So thank you, everyone, and have a great week, and we'll see you soon. Okay.